game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Kappa.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down here from the 36. Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here it was sharp. It was crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Here we go. 180. 11.
They've got a man in motion.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180. 12. Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Set first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go. Hey, go lion. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Rolled back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Gun.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down.
Here we go. Big 13.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pass it downfield. It's Chase. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow on 1st down. Complete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 1, right?
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion.
Mighty.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals just the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 7. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It is cut left side. Escapes the defender. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their early lead to 13. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Handoff on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
11.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
was only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed is just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Motioning left is their running back.
Nice one.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completely out to the right side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 12. Can.
On first down, here's Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd and 2, Herbert makes the catch. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead on the turnover. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. We'll remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake. Burrow taking a shot deep here. Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They got first down here from the 36. Now Herbert to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. Still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First and 10, Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Herbert throwing again. He gets this one to Gadsden. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short, but they've got to figure it out now. They pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Baylor Tiger.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers both racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow setting the throw. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun. Stop. Right in. 11. 11. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Trying for it with Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. One of their best play calls this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to get more interceptions.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
To throw again, it's Burrow. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Kicker all lined up and ready to put it away. From his own end zone, here we go. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Burrow now on first down. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Burrow sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
11 MT.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's going deep this time. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. 12. 180. Wait, stop.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And a big gain reaches midfield. All right, timeout here. Medical staff headed out for an injured player. And it looks like Rashee Rice needs some help. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow dumps it off to his running back. Works his way to the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be pretty good after it. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Gun. Start. 180. What is hot? Start.
Burrow gets it out right quick. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection. Now, chemistry working between the two of them.
On one, right?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. 180. What is hot? Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Burrow's caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
The handoff on third and short. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. What is it?
Here's Hampton, open the drive. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 14
1st and 10
yards.
from the 43.
And the Chargers, first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
It's a gain
Give
of
him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hold me troops right. 380. Good hut. Delta. Hut. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers trying to end this before the final quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
42. Bengals 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Dot.
5 plays straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here in 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 1, ready?
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Hut. Hut.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for them to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On 1, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Legs hut.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Good set. 180. Stop.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Ready.
Hampton gets the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one connects. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
49. Bengals 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. 180.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. It's a race down the right side. Jamar Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take 7 points off the deficit.
Bengals 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. 380. You're out. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Let's go. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down at the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Crowd right. Set. Unity. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready? Hey, Ray. Let's go. Set.
On third down, Herbert. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right, 80. 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, can.
Burrow on first down. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And the Bengals have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's get set. Right side.
On first down, here's Burrow. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. On the move, hit it right. That one finds his man, likely. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
180.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bengals trying to do some window dressing. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 11.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Running it with Hampton. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Set. Go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.